So we're back again. We have another deck list. This time we have the leader Kalgara. It plays top 3 in the weeklies. At the beginning of OB12 meta of 14 players. So this got pushed up to the higher tier because it receives at least 4 supports from OP12. I will showcase later the cards that I use in this deck. First, we have the leader ability. So Dawn 1, when attacking, put into play a character, Shandorian Warrior or Shanjan Warrior, for free, equal to the Dawn in your field. So that so basically this deck is a aggro deck, and I build this deck to summon or play 2 characters per turn and then swing all the way. As you can see later, I have no blockers in this list. Before the OP12, I've been playing Kalgara, but it didn't top higher on the tournaments because first you always lose your life early and you don't have any cards. With this supports from OP12, you will draw a lot of card and you can guard also. So without further ado, let's see the first card. First card is the stage, the Sky Island. I'll put it here. The Sky Island. This is a searcher for Sky Island type card. Some lists don't want to include this, but I really like Sky Island because for me I feel bad when it's my first dawn or my second dawn turn and I cannot play anything. And it plays well with the 4 cost Wiper. You will cut your opponent off guard. When you play Wiper later, you can see. Then activate this Sky Island. Upper yard, I mean. To search preferably a 2k counter. Next is another searcher. We have Shura. Still Sky Island searcher. And a trigger. Sometimes if you've been paired up with a removal, you will end up using this card to attack also because the game plan is to attack almost every turn. Next, the new card, the event. It's called The Bell Will Always Ring For You. So it's basically drew 2 cards. Before also, the Kalgara list, you cannot search for your healer, the Norland card. But now, with this card, you can search for Mont Blanc and another Shonjan Warrior. Usually you paired it up with a Kalgara to meet its heal activation. Next is it's Genbo Vanilla 5k. The important stat here is the 5k power. Most of other Kalgara lists don't usually try to run this, but in my build, if I draw this very early on curve, this deck can go first or second. Usually I try to go for first. I mean second. I will show the combo later. So the very important stat here is the 5k power. And the counter. Usually you cannot see this in other Kalgara list. Next is the wiper. This is a 2k counter. So, but in my list also, if I go second on my font in my on my 4 down turn, if I have this in my hand, so I'll attach 1 dawn to Kalgara, swing, summon this one, and the 3 dawn left, and I summon this. So most of the time I have a easier time if I can pull that combo off. And this is what I was talking earlier. When you play this, you will search your on play. You will search the top five card of your deck. Look for upper yard, or if you didn't find any, if you have upper yard in your hand, you can play it for free. Then search again. So rather by replacing your hand with another card. Next, another new support from OP12 is the Kalgara 5 cost. Before we have only 6 cost. And then the effect, this is very powerful because the effect is when a card is removed from your life or your opponent's life, you draw 1 card. Then you cannot draw cards using your own effects during this turn. Thereby, if you summon this by your leader effect, you take 1 from your life and then you activate this. Or in later turns, when you swing and this is on the board and your opponent takes his life, you can draw 1. So this is and this is a 5 cost, so you can play this earlier, no? Next is the 6 cost Kalgara. Nothing else to say, but you need this in this deck even though if it's vanilla. The 8 attack power is very good late game, and if your opponent removes your other Kalgara, you have another copy of Kalgara for your Norland effect. So the next card is Mount Black Norland. So as I said, you cannot search this before without the event, but now you can search this. So it's effective if you have on play, if you have a Kalgara in play, you heal 1 card. So next one we have the 2k counters. I run before. This is also from the new set of OP12. Before I was running Beige and Frankie 2k. They are not Sky Island. They're not Shandorian Warrior. So sometimes, if you're very unlucky and you did not draw your 5 cost Kalgara, you can use this. Or if you didn't draw your 6 cost Kalgara, you can summon this by the leader effect. So another combo is, I forgot to mention, your Kalgara and Norland on your 6 down turn. Take 1 life but heal 1 life. Then we have events. We have this one. Forgot what it's called. Earth won't lose. It has a trigger. And you cannot search this with your 3 cost event, but you can search this on upper yard. So if your leader is Shandorian Warrior, This is the also the play that you can make if you have this one and you have an upper yard in your hand. You can cut off guard your opponent. You play this as a counter, then play one upper yard for free from your hand, then search, preferably a 2k counter. So usually at my 7, 8, and 9 dawn turn, I usually leave 1 dawn behind to use this. And the much better event for defense is El Thor, because if you are low in life, 2 or less, this is 1k 1 dawn for 4k power counter. It's up to you how you will run. 4 of this, 4 of this, but usually in my other decks I can see only 4 of this. And we cannot be yellow if we will not run this one. So all players who played against a yellow, you will hate this card if this is the last life. So this is, you're the one who should disappear. So I put this. And then my tech card, this is supposed to be the new Kuma. But Kuma is very expensive right now. I just put here Kikonojo for a healer. And this is quite annoying to remove, because if KO by effect or by battle, my Kalgara will heal. I got third. In my in my weeklies, I paired against it's only round 4. I paired against a Hanyabal, a Yellow Kid, a Vegapunk, and then I forgot what's the other one. I will put it in the description below if I can remember. So that's it. Hope you like my video. Like and subscribe. See you again on our next video.